Welcome to Eliezer Arena on the campus of Newberry College.
All right, folks, here we are getting ready to rock and roll. I apologize for those of you paid at home waiting. I said 5:20, 5:26 is not a bad. We had to change out both teams on the home and visitor sides and make room for our men's team, and also get set up and get staged for the senior night for your Newberry College Wolves.
Seniors, Chance Jackson. He is joined today by Coach Darrell Brown. Chance has recently been given the Newberry College Senior Recognition Award for his volunteer work in Newberry during his time as a student. Chance Jackson is from Georgetown, South
Honorating
Carolina.
Georgetown, South Carolina product, Chance Jackson with the Newberry College Senior Service Award because he's volunteered significantly in community service here. He's an education major, plans to be a math teacher, and obviously does numerous amounts with Living Hope Food Bank, FCA, and local elementary schools. Does a fantastic job.
And multiple clinics with the wrestling team. Ladies and gentlemen, a round of applause for Chance Jackson.
All right, folks, here we are getting started. 125 pounds for your Newberry Wolves will be Ricky Springs, and for Pickletown will be Zach Bellissimo. At 133 pounds, we have Caden Pelk versus Brock Christian. At 141 pounds, we have Cole McCullough versus Ben Hernandez at 141. At 149 pounds, we have Hunter Newell versus Sebastian Melendez. At 157 pounds, we have Brent Nicolesi versus Bashir Rahmani. At 165, we have Christian Orzico versus Bo Perkins. At 174, we have Cameron Hunt versus Josh Echeverria. At 184, we have Wyatt Goff versus John Parker Wilson. At 197, we have Rafe Smart versus Benjamin Valdez. And at heavyweight, the senior you just saw get nominated, Chance Jackson versus John Dominic. So it should be an exciting bout here to wrap up the season as both teams get ready for the postseason here, which begins in 2 weeks here. The NCAA Super Region 2 tournament is going to take place at Lander University, and both of these teams expect to have some guys to punch their ticket to Sioux Falls, South Dakota this year.
For Mount Olive, we have Cam Hunt. And for Newberry, the Bo Perkins. At 174 pounds from Mount Olive, we have Cole Hignor. And for Newberry, Josh Echeverria. At 184 pounds from Mount Olive, we have Jack McKiernan. And for Newberry, John Parker. At 179 pounds for Mount Olive, Rice Smart. And weighing 197 pounds for Newberry, Ben Valdez. And at 280
And folks, just in case you wondered, we will not have a national anthem. We're going to go right to captains. Going to be ready to rock and roll after 3 matches prior to this one. No need to do something over again. And here we are at 125 pounds, Bellissimo from Mount Olive versus Ricky Springs.
We have Bellissimo. And for the war, Ricky Springs.
Bellissimo here. Actually not on the roster. Must be a mid-season transfer for them. Ricky Springs is a true freshman. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Both guys whizzing there, no score yet. Bellissimo looks very long, very tall here, doing a great job of trying to tie that wrist up on that far hand there. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. Great flurry, knee pick attempt there by Springs. Both guys in that over-under position. Yep, check the website. Nothing about Bellissimo, but according to Coach Willis, this is this guy's name, so we'll see what happens here. And we have a stall call green there. Leg attack attempt there by Springs. Bellissimo's got a circle on there. Springs has been the aggressor so far. Bellissimo's doing a great job of using his link. Trying to double off here. Can he double across? Doing a great job of blocking, trying to sit that corner and catch that ankle. But he's got to sit that hip on the ground there and not allow Bellissimo to come up and score there. And a stalemate call, potentially dangerous by Carlos Mansell. 1:38 here left in the period. Leg attack attempt here by Bellissimo. Head outside here. Springs has got to sit that corner maybe. Keep weight on that head. Don't let him pop up. Don't let him work up there. High leg over. High man wins. Cross face. Get his hips up. Cut the corner. Watch that double. He's watched that link there. Take that ankle outside that knee, and he's going to get a potentially dangerous here. Nope. Looks like he might go leg pass. He's stepping in, hooking. Nothing yet. And we have a takedown here for Springs. 1 minute here left in the period. Bellissimo's trying to short sit here. Springs being very tough on that top position, throwing a far side leg in there, going power half here. Bellissimo's got his head down there. He's got to work up here. Coach, the official, Manswell, does not play games in the bottom position. He will call him for stalling here if he doesn't attempt to work up. And for those of you that heard me say the name earlier, apparently Bellissimo is a transfer from Gannon University, a mid-season transfer from Perry, Ohio, thanks to my internet scavenger hunt. All right, two-time state qualifier, and he placed fourth in the Ohio State tournament. Obviously, Mount Olive's got a couple kids who've transferred from Gannon University, so it makes sense that one of their teammates would come join them at mid-semester here. Green's choice here, second period, 3-0 Springs, 1:09 advantage time. Green defers, Red's got to pick a choice. Springs is going to take down. Cartwheel over attempt there by Springs. Bellissimo's doing a good job of trying to get to a far side cradle there, being long and big. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. And we have a hold on to a leg. That's a count. And he's already got one stall call. It's going to be a second stall call. And a 1 point escape. 1 point escape there for Springs on the edge. According to WrestleStat.com, Bellissimo's last match was against Jax Forrest in the Edinburgh Open, where he lost by technical fall, 21-5. So he hasn't wrestled in quite a bit here, so it'll be interesting to see obviously, what this new guy does for the lineup here. Another takedown here for Springs. Springs is building some steam here with a 7-0 lead right now. With 1 minute here left in the period, a turn would give him a major decision lead right now. With 1 minute here left in the period, and it will be Bellissimo's choice here in the third period. Bellissimo's still kind of laying down there, and we know that, like I said earlier, the official Carlos will not hesitate to call him for stalling here, and I would not be surprised. Oh, he's going to stalemate it first. Okay. Probably a good call. Benefits both parties here. Gives Bellissimo a fresh start. We'll just see if it circles back for us later. As I was talking with official Carlos Mansell before the match, I'm going to start a podcast show called Messing with Mansell. So that way when he goes back and watches this, he can hear me mess with him. 25 seconds here left in the period. Bellissimo's got to work up in that bottom position. Obviously, he's got a wide base, doing a great job of being sturdy like a table, but he's got to work up. 13 seconds here left in the period. And as we move to the third period here, I'd like to give a shout out to some of our sponsors here. Founders Federal Credit Union there. They are the principal sponsor of our field houses built here on campus. We also have a branch here in town and a branch on campus. So for all your banking needs, call Founders Federal Credit Union. And it looks like Bellissimo is going to take neutral. He's trying to slow down and take away the damage here from potential major decision, because with riding time, Springs has 2 minutes. Takedown attempt there by Bellissimo. Springs, nice little reattack there, trying to jack him up for the underhooks. Bellissimo's going double clamps here. Let's see what happens here. Springs going knee tap, nothing yet. Bellissimo's out of bounds, and he's calling action. All the coaches are telling Springs to pick it up a little bit. Obviously, Bellissimo's down 8-0 here. He's tired. He's putting his hands on his knees, folks. He's trying to catch his breath and keep Ricky Springs at bay. Nice duck attempt there by Springs. Can he double off? He's holding on to that ankle there. Can he sit him to his butt? He's got to sit him to his butt. Pop his hips and knee slide and sit him to his butt. Step over hook. Put him in danger. Got to put him in danger here. Sit out. Look to limp that bottom arm out there and come across. That's danger right there. So close. So close. Watch that knee. Step over and hook that leg there. Bellissimo's just holding on to an ankle. Not working to approve, not trying to score here. 40 seconds here left in the period. I'm thinking stalemate here if I'm official Carlos. Where somebody gets hurt here. He's got that leg completely extended here. He's not looking to work. He's looking to hold on, and we have a stalemate call. Ricky shaking out that hip, shaking out that knee here. 30 seconds here left. Springs does have the major decision locked up here. Bellissimo's trying to leg attack attempt. Snap, go behind there. Got to snap him when he's on his knees there. Hope Coach Brown's taking notes. Bellissimo's trying to go underhook. Springs is trying to clamp over there and whip over. Be smart here, double overs. Watch the big move, watch the trips. Keep those hips back. Take a stall call if you have to here. Be smart, you're on the edge. Take a stall call, be smart here. 6 seconds. Nothing yet. Nothing yet here. 2 seconds left. Unless something quick happens here, it looks like the Wolves will start out with a 4-0 lead at 125 pounds with a major decision for your Wolves.
And that's the third period, folks. You scored 8-0. That's a major decision. Giving us a team.
Now, moving on to 133 pounds, we have Brock Christian. Brock Christian from Perry, Ohio as well. Wrestling against Caden Pelk from Michigan.
And for the Wolves, Caden Pelk.
Caden Pelk's got an impressive season so far, first year in the lineup for the Wolves. Knocked out the number 6 guy in the country here. Great takedown right off the gate there by Christian. Throwing in a leg, going far wrist there. And he bails. He bails quick. He didn't like that. I don't know if he's not a leg rider or what, but he bailed quick there in that top position. 3-1 takedown there. Lead for Christian here. Leg attack attempt there again by Christian. Pelk's getting to that front headlock here. Getting that Russian there. Christian's grabbing the headgear, it looks like, there on that near side. Hopefully messing with Mansell. Pay attention to it. Going far side. Looks like he's going to go to a whizzer and a takedown. Now can he get a turn here? Can he get a turn here? He's got a leg in there, a near side leg there. Christian's got to work up here. He's down 4-3. Pelk's throwing in a leg here. Christian's trying to suck a knee and build a base here, but he's really just kind of holding on to an arm here. He's got to work to use it. Going power half here. Coach Dan Willis over there yelling right hip down. Christian's got to work up here because I think official Carlos might call him. We might have a quick count here. Short hip over there. And a stall call there for Green. Going power half this side here. Christian's still kind of laying down there on his hip. He's got to work up. Christian's got to work up here. He's in a rough spot here. We might have near fall. And I think we have a count here. It's so close, so close. Christian's being stingy. 53 seconds here left. No near fall yet, no near fall. Now we have a 1 count. .20 seconds here left in the period. 1:30 advantage time for Pelk. Nothing yet, nothing yet. The Newberry faithful in the stands are not happy with that call of no exposure, but hey, we have advantage time. And Pelk's choice. Coach Brown tells Pelk to defer, and it looks like the Mount Olive faithful tells him to go neutral. So the Pickles will take neutral. Christian's now up on his feet here. He got a takedown early. Let's see what he uses that length here. Watch that cross heel pick here. Coach Brown telling him to watch the dumper drag here. A little half shot there. He might try something. Just keeping that clamp. And we're out of bounds there, and a nice little whip over there on the edge. Oh, I don't know. It was close. 1 foot was in bounds, but Pelk's foot hit the floor. So that was a great call. That was the right call. It was close. Nothing yet here. Front headlock position here. Got a shotgun that elbow, clear that elbow out. 1 minute here left in the period. Nothing yet, nothing yet. He's not all the way behind. The leg's not in yet. Now we have a takedown. He's got 2 legs in here, folks, and I'm not sure why he's not giving him a takedown here. He's got a leg. There we go. A little late on that. Add that to the segment for messing with Mansell. Advantage time going over 2 minutes. All right, Christian back here on the bottom position. As we saw the first period, you might have to get him a towel. He's pretending he's sunbathing at the beach. But I spoke too soon. He popped right up, got to his feet. Pelk's going to double off. Nice little leg roll there. And he's going to wrestle through this. Got to watch that knee and watch that hip. As he's wrestling through this position here, nothing yet, nothing yet. 7 seconds here. Red still in control, folks. Looking for near fall. We got a lock in hands call. Nothing yet. We do have a lock in hands call, though. 1 point green, it looks like. And it's Pelk's choice, and Pelk's going to take down here. Pelk's got 2.5 minutes of advantage time, so it is in his favor. Obviously, no matter how it shakes out, he will end up with 36 seconds of advantage time, but you would think he wants to get up quickly and get off the bottom position here. Tripod up there by Pelk. Christian's trying to use that length. Looks like he's trying to go near side Merkel there or far side half, not really sure. Maybe try to spladle the far side. Hard to say what he's going to do with that length, especially with that hand on the other side of the body there. We have a Peterson attempt there by Pelk, and Pelk gets his hips over, and he's got a reverse half. He might get the fall. He's going to catch him on his back, folks. He's got to adjust. He's got to settle back. He's got to settle back. Christian's now caught on his back. And we might have a fall, folks. He's so close here on that near side position. 9-6 here. Yeah, we have the fall at 133 pounds for Caden Pelk. All right, folks, 10-0 here. Headed to 141 pounds with Benjamin Hernandez versus Cole McCullough, the pride of Hyra, Georgia.
141 pounds from Mount Olive, we have Hernandez. And for Newberry, Cole McCullough.
And McCullough and Hernandez out here right off the whistle, being aggressive here. Hernandez, interesting enough, does have a win over the former #1 guy in the country, Kyvon Grace, at Midwest Classic, but he does have some interesting losses too, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. Dump attempt there by Hernandez and a 3-point takedown.
3-point takedown for Mount Olive.
Hernandez from California as a sophomore. And a 1-point escape there for McCullough. Leg attack attempt there by McCullough. Hernandez being very aggressive in that front head position. These last 2 losses, Hernandez, were to Luke Kunath of Belmont Abbey and to Crail Stormer from Northern State. So it'll be interesting to see how Hernandez bounces back here as he tries to get ready for the postseason. Russian tie here by McCullough, trying to slow Hernandez down. Going to far side trip. Nothing yet, nothing yet. He tried to catch him in a back trip there, but McCullough rebounded well with that whizzer position here. 1:20 here left of the period. He's got a knee slide, bring that knee forward. and the official's going to stop it for potentially dangerous. Both these guys out here pulling out all the stop. Ankle pick attempt there by Hernandez. McCullough's getting to that whizzer. Oh, he tried to cut back. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. He's got to pop his head. They're in a 50-50 spot here. Trying to lock that body lock up. Hernandez being very stingy with that whizzer. Hip and down. If I'm Coach Brown or Coach Blunt, I'm telling him to go near side hammer lock or far side throw the leg in here. But it looks like Hernandez is being extremely stingy here. And we have an action call there on the edge. 36 seconds here left. Hernandez again on the edge here, not doing a great job, and that's got to be a they're calling another action call. McCullough's wrestling great. Hernandez came out right away, got shifty, got a takedown. But again, now Hernandez is what I call in soccer kind of parking the bus, right? Not doing a whole lot here, kind of hanging out. As I said, he hit a go behind, but nothing yet, and a go behind there for Hernandez at the end of the period there. Great little flurry. 6-1 here. Hernandez going in the second period. McCullough takes down, trying to get those points on that scoreboard here. There's been several positions where McCullough has been in a good spot on his feet. And now we have a 1-point escape here, 6-2. Nice duck attempt by McCullough. Back to that 50-50 spot. He's got to keep that elbow down. Got caught with his shoulder up there, and a great clamp by Hernandez. So now we're 9-2 here. McCullough came out confident there. Did a great job exploding up, getting that 1-point escape here. Now he's got to do the same thing in that bottom position. Get that wrist back and work up and build his base here. It's the little things that are keeping McCullough from scoring on his feet here. He's got to do some work there in that hip-to-hip position and that whizzer position. He's got to be able to learn how to score on the edge and obviously chain wrestling. Nothing yet here. Nothing yet. Hernandez has got to use that wrist. Ramby attempted by McCullough but can't clear his legs. 59 seconds here left in the period. And he tries a reversal. Nothing yet, though. He does a great job. McCullough's got to be tough on the edge here. He's out of bounds. He cannot give up the fall. He does a great job of bridging, but he's got to get that left arm through. Got to get that arm through. Looks like the Trojans might get on the board here with a fall at 141 on the edge, and they do. And that brings the duel 10-6, headed to 149 pounds.
Bringing the team score 6-10. Newberry still leading.
Now at 149 pounds, we have Hunter Newell from North Lima, Ohio, versus Sebastian Melendez. If I had to say Mount Olive had a body type, these guys are tall and long, right? So I'm thinking, got to get to my Russian ties, got to get to my hooks, got to find a way to combat some of this length, especially if you're a little bit shorter or more compact would be the correct terminology. Nice leg attack attempt by Melendez. He's got to get his head up. He's got to work up here. Knee slide under and head up. Work through that position there. Quick finishes would allow him to score in that position, but instead of transitioning, I think he was surprised he got in that deep. Now let's do it again, and let's go quick finishes here. Going that elbow pass there, elbow off there. Digging that hook. Pull that long guy in nice and tight to you. Drag. Can he stuff the head? Can he watch the transition scramble here? Can he high leg over? Got to trap an ankle here or trap an arm. He's got to be able to work here. He's going Delgado. He's going cross heel, it looks like there. Get him to a hip. He's got to work up. Keep that ankle. Keep that ankle. Keep that ankle. Head up, head up, head up, head up. High man wins here. I think we're going to end up in a stalemate here. Nothing's happening here. We're going to end up in a stalemate. I swear if I didn't have a broadcasting job, I should probably become an official. Outside single, tip to a dump by Melendez. He's got to climb. He's got to climb. Pop his head. Don't worry about the near fall. Now he's got that wing. Can he get to that wrist? Let's see what happens here. Can he get to that near side wrist? He's on the wrong side. If he's going to wing and wrist, he's got to get to this side. So I don't know if he's going double chicken wing or what. But he's got the shoulder. He's got to get to that near side wrist if he's going to run that. Now he bails on that wing. Nothing yet here. Melendez doing a great job. 55 seconds here left in the period. That running time's up over 45 seconds for red. Officials getting ready to call him stalling on the bottom. He's got to get both knees to one side. Y'all have a great Campbell angle at home. See how both of his knees are split in the middle? He's got to get both knees to one side to suck a knee and build a base here. So we'll see what happens. Now we get a fresh start here and reset. We're ready to rock and roll here. Right off the whistle, right up to his feet. Newell does a great job. Great mat return by Melendez. Melendez is high. He's got to settle back here. He's high in those leg rides, and he's able to break him down. 29 seconds here left. And we got a stall warning on red, which I'm not going to lie to you, it's not a bad call. Melendez is riding parallel. He's not really doing anything. Earlier when he had that wing and he got out to the side and he ran it, he might have bought himself 10 or 15 more seconds. But he's throwing both legs in there really just to ride him. He's not looking to turn. Now we have a caution here. Caution on green. 3 cautions equal 1 point. For those of you paying attention at home. Quarter turn up, quad pod there by Newell. He's got to bump him forward. He's got a short time here. He's got to keep him down. Great mat return here, 3 seconds. And Melendez will end the period on top with 1:41 advantage time.
Melendez of Newberry leads 3-0.
Nice leg attack attempt there by Newell. Melendez trying to go to a crotch lock and scramble here. He's got to keep them ankles hidden. Do not let him hook those ankles. Keep them ankles high. Keep them tucked and don't let him double off. Now he's in a rough spot here. He's got that ankle hooked. He's got to bail or be smart here. Watch that neutral danger position here. That's going to be swipes here. He's got to be careful. 1. Now he keeps his head up. He does a good job of scrambling through that. Nothing yet, but he's got to be smart here. So close to that position, trying to get to a leg pass. Can he roll through? Can he get to his belly? Melendez is holding on to that ankle. He's got to roll through and get to his belly. And we have potentially dangerous call there by the official. Good little flurry, good little scramble. Melendez cannot let him get back to that leg attack. He's got to do a better job of moving his feet. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Still scrambling through here. Watch your elbow if you're underneath, if you're Melendez here. Keep that ankle, drive over, catch him to a hip. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Watch the knees, watch the knees. The knees in a rough spot here, folks. Yep. But they're in that scissor spot, folks. That knee's bent back. It's a good call by the official. I know the Newberry faithful are upset, but if it was my knee, I'd want it to be stopped. Got to find a way to slow Newell down here if you're Melendez. Melendez is moving backwards. He's got to move forward. Hand fight, move forward here. Get to another leg attack here with 26 seconds left. It's a great stall call. 1 point now for Newell. And you heard it here. I told y'all he was moving backwards. I mean, he's got to move forward. He's got to hand fight, move forward. He's doing a great job of not getting taken down, but he's not being the aggressor now that he has a lead. 7 seconds here left in the period. Can he score this? Short time. Now it will be Red's choice. Red's got to go down. Go down and get out of here. Give himself an opportunity to make it a takedown bout. He does have advantage time. But my guess, if y'all have seen, the UMO guys are long and white, and they are probably going to be leg riders. So I'm guessing if I'm Melendez, knees together, elbows in. You got to see him. You got to come up here. Quarter turn here. Whizzer, whizzer, whizzer. Knee slide out here. He's got to square up. He's got a knee slide out and square up. Get that knee out, square up, and he does.
And 1 point escape for Sebastian Melendez.
A jump over attempt there by Melendez here. 4-1 here, 1:25 left. Potentially dangerous here. They're not going to let him wrestle through that position, it looks like so far. Low double attempt there, nothing yet, and we have a takedown. Now he's got to come up. He's got a second knee and build a base here. He's got 20 seconds to keep that advantage time up. He's been warned twice, so he cannot lay down that bottom position. Looking to go short. Chin suck there. So Melendez has got to get his knees together. He's got to come up. 55 seconds here, and riding time's gone. Melendez has got to work up, though. He's already been warned. He's not going to let that ankle work call as a stall call. He's got to crawl forward. He's got to build a base. He's got to win this 5-4 the old-fashioned way with an escape. We're on the edge here. Melendez has got to be smart. He's got to elevate and come up and stay in bounds. He's got 30 seconds here. Nothing yet. We're out of bounds. We are out of bounds. Now we get a fresh start here. He's got to get one here. 23 seconds here left in the period. Melendez set here. Newell's getting on top here. Get ready for an action-packed sequence here for 23 seconds. Melendez right up. He tries to switch. He stays up. He stays up. His hips are up. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Newell doing a good job of holding on here. Looks like we might be headed to overtime, folks. He's got Melendez's legs trapped here. Remember, folks, Melendez does have 2 stall calls, so he has got to open up and wrestle here in overtime.
First point wins for a sudden victory.
And here we go. Melendez has got to pull a trigger here. Nice shot. He's got to recover. And a low double attempt there by Newell, and that will win the match in overtime for the Trojans. and make the duel 10-9 into 157. Great bounce there for 149. Now we have returning national qualifier Jake Nicolosi here at 157. Sorry, Brent Nicolosi. There's too many Nicolosis in the wrestling world. And the Afghan sensation from Afghanistan, Bashir Rahmani. Those of you at home, Bashir Rahmani's been in the 149-pound weight class for the Wolves for quite some time, but because of injuries, he's bumping up and wrestling 157 tonight. Leg attack attempt there by Nicolosi. Good whizzer by Rahmani. He's going wing and whizzer here, wrist and whizzer. Nicolosi's got to get that leg up if he's trying to score. He's trying to set him back. And he cracks him to a hip, and we have a takedown, it looks like here. Nope, he was able to recover here. Able to recover, he's trying to go head under. Nothing yet, nothing yet. Rahmani's very flexible. Nicolosi trying to come head underneath there, come out the back door here, so let's see what happens here. He's going that Delgado cross heel. Those who don't know, Jesse Delgado, famous 125-pounder of Illinois, was very good at that. Great flurry there by Rahmani. He's not giving up anything. He's got to get his hips up here, folks. Get weight on that front foot. Nicolesi's in a rough spot here. For a guy who's been in the Nash tournament a few times here and wrestling a true freshman, he's in a rough spot out here in the scrambles. And then looks like we have three-point takedown there on the edge. We got a leg in under both arms here, and he's to a hip. Three-point takedown, and he's looking for a near fall on the edge. And a one-point escape here for Nicolosi, and he's going fireman's. Right off the whistle there, going right to that fireman's. Nicolosi transitioning off to a single here. Bashir wrestling through it. Nothing yet, nothing yet, nothing yet. Bashir's doing a great job of not letting Nicolosi double off, keeping that knee up and that hand up his butt there. Doing a fantastic job. 45 seconds here left in the period. So much good action. I lost track of time, but I didn't pay attention to the clock. Got nothing yet here. Nicolosi cannot seem to double off here. See if he can hit it now. We'll see what happens here. Trying to hit the corner. Rahmani's doing a great job. Phenomenal hip work there by Rahmani. He's on the edge. Nicolosi cannot get that arm across. He really wants to go crackdown, but he's obviously, as you saw on the edge there, the crackdown position didn't do him any favors there. So you got to think he's got to go double. He's got to go to something else to be able to score, and he does. He doubles off, and a three-point takedown on the edge, and we're out of bounds, it looks like, on the edge there. 9 seconds here left in the period. 4-3 Nicolosi here. 3 seconds left.
Let's get one, Bashir.
What an action-packed 3 minutes of wrestling there. For those of you at home, we will have an intermission after this. It is senior night here for your Newberry Wolves, honoring their, I believe, 6 seniors, so it should be an exciting thing to honor these guys as they encapsulate their careers in a Newberry College Wolves singlet. Rahmani takes the down position there. Nope, sorry. Nicolesi's choice. Nicolesi defers, and I'm assuming that Rahmani's going to take the down position. Nope. Coach Brown gives him the field goal post and says, let's take neutral. I'd expect to see a lot of high-flying action in that neutral position for both of these guys. Nicolesi with a single leg attempt there. Rahmani doing a great job of being stingy. Again, let's see what happens here. Nothing yet for Rahmani, and we have a takedown there for Nicolesi. Looks like he's going power half on the opposite side there. Nothing yet here, nothing yet. A little changeover attempt there.
And a 1-point escape for Bashir.
One point of Rothmani on the escape here. 38 seconds advantage time for Nicolesi. Nicolesi keeps getting to that single leg. If I got to think, if I'm Bashir, I'm switching my lead legs up. I'm going to do something to combat this single leg attempt that keeps occurring by Nicolesi. And a takedown there. Nothing yet here. No near fall. 10-4-1 account. Nothing yet. 2 count. We have a 2 count there for Nicolesi. And 12-4 advantage here heading to the third period with Nicolesi's choice. Nicolesi's going to take the bottom position. Quad pod stand up there for Nicolesi. And Rothmani lets him go, 13-4. Advantage time, 1 minute, 3 seconds for Nicolesi. Low double attempt by Nicolesi and 3-point takedown. Another double leg attempt there. Another takedown will give him, well, takedown in the turn will give him a technical fall. And he's got a 2 count. Nope, I think he's only holding 1. He's only holding 1. No technical fall yet. Bashir's doing a fantastic job of being tough here. And that'll give the Trojans a technical fall. He's got to be smart here on the edge. He cannot give up a fall. Bellies through, and we're out of bounds. And that'll give him a technical fall. So here at intermission, your Trojans will be up 14-10. Headed into 165 pounds.
New Jersey, and is accompanied by his coaches, is Drayshawn Brown. Dre is from Beaufort, South Carolina. The 184-pounder wrestler's favorite memory was the Southeast Open in his freshman year and this season's Virginia Duels. Dre will graduate with a degree in exercise science. Congratulations, Dre. Next up is Chance Jackson. Chance is from Georgetown, South Carolina, and is accompanied by his mom, Elizabeth Schreier, and his nanny, Patsy Schreier, and his girlfriend, Jordan. The 285-pounder's favorite memory is beating John N. Schmitty in handball and being crowned handball MVP. During his career, Chance earned a Scholar All-American Award and was the pin pull leader. Chance will graduate with a degree in history education. He plans to move back home and save money. Congratulations, Chance! Next up is Ben Valdez. Ben is from Atlanta, Georgia, and is accompanied by his mom, Kirsten Bennon, and his stepdad, Howard Bennon, and his sister, Ella Bennon. When asked his favorite memory, Ben explained that there were too many to count, and his team has become a second family that he will hold on to forever. Ben will graduate with a degree in business administration and plans to work as a financial analyst. Congratulations, Ben! Next up, we have Asa Walton. Asa is from Cape May, New Jersey, and is accompanied by his mom, Julia Walton, and his dad, Troy Walton. The 174-pounder's wrestler's favorite memory was traveling around the country with 25 of his best friends and brothers for the last 5 years. During his career, Asa was a 3-year starter. Off the mat, Asa got a degree in mathematics and looks to complete his master's in sports management and leadership. After graduation, Asa plans to take the next year to surf, hike the coolest places in the world and says, "Sorry, Mom, I'll promise to get a real job one day." Congratulations, Asa. Up next, we have Kale Schrader. Kale is from Carthage, Missouri. The 285-pounder's favorite memory is flying to Colorado for the dual tournament. During his career, Kale was a JUCO national champion and a Division II national qualifier. Kale will graduate with a master's in sports management and leadership and plans to spend his time traveling after graduation. Congratulations, Kale! Finally, we have John Parker. John is from Newberry, Florida. The 197-pounder's favorite memory is hanging out at Camp Barstow. During his time as a Wolf, John was a Midwest finalist, a 2-time Super Region 2 champion, and a 2-time national qualifier. After wrestling for John plans to go to Bolton to pursue a degree in electrical engineering. Congratulations, John. One more time, ladies and gentlemen, let's give these seniors a round.
All right, folks, we're back here. After the Senior Day showdown there, we're ready to rock and roll. Now headed to 165, we have senior Bo Perkins versus Christian Orzako, the redshirt junior from Ball Creek Academy in Riverview, Florida. I wonder if these two have ever wrestled before. Perkins is from right down the I-4 corridor in Orlando, Oviedo area, Haggerty High School. Good shot attempt there by Orzako. Chest wrap. Fantastic chest wrap by Perkins, doing a great job of keeping that foot up, not letting him cartwheel over. 5 weights left here, folks. Mount Olive with a 14-10 lead here. And we have a stalemate. Low double attempt there by Orzico. Nice leg attack attempt there by Perkins. Just to a single, cracks him to a hip. He's going to step over and hook that leg. Now he's got to climb. He's got to pretend like he's a rock climber. Climb out of that, and he does. Orzico's trying to fight wrist there. Not sure what's happening. Now he put his head back in the sand here, and let's see what he does at that bottom position. Now he tries a short sit there. Perkins doing a great job of getting hip to hip there and floating on top. Orzico up to his feet, quarter turn, and looks to get an escape there. And a go behind by Perkins off of a not a very good setup attempt there by Orzico. Kind of lowered and went there. Perkins is obviously a little seasoned veteran and was ready for that leg attack attempt there. So near side cradle attempt there by Perkins. Staying in, we're still in bounds, we're still in bounds, we're still in bounds. His head's over the cylinder, and now we're out of bounds. And Perkins is going to let him up here. Both guys out here working on a hand fight here. Snap front headlock there by Perkins. Perkins hits a go behind and a takedown. If I'm Coach Brown and Coach Blanton, I think we just keep cutting him and taking him down. Cutting him and taking him down. Right now you're up 9-2 here. 30 seconds left. You can get one more at that rate he's going. But obviously that technical fall would give the Wolves a 15-14 lead. Orzico's trying to work up there in that bottom position. And that's the end of the period here. Red's choice here. Red looks like he's going to take the down position. Wolves leading. And 1 point escape there for Perkins. 10-2 advantage right now. Orzico coming off a 2-match win streak against Malachi Thomas of Allen and Solomon of Coker. But around Christmas break there, he had a loss to Farrell of Indianapolis, Jones of Quincy, and Ropsky of Belmont Abbey. Leg attack attempt there by Perkins. Orzico trying to catch an ankle. Perkins is doing a good job of scrambling through here. And a 3-point takedown there on the scramble there by Perkins. And Orzico trying to base up here. Perkins doing a good job of fighting wrists. Floating on top, trying to throw that near side leg in there. Let's see what Orzico does here. And it goes right back to the bout here. Fight set a near fall here would give him a technical fall. We'll see what happens here. Really a 4-set would, but 6 seconds here left in the period, and it will be Orzico's choice here. I imagine Coach Willis and his staff over there are probably going to tell him to take neutral. If it was my choice, I would take down because I know he'd have to cut me, and then he'd have to work to get that extra point. But, hey, you know what? Whatever you feel comfortable with in that corner, Orzico's going to come out here and try to fire off a low double. I think like he did earlier, and Perkins is going to work that front head to that short snap. Leg attack attempt there by Perkins. Nice drag attempt there by Perkins and a stall call. 3-point takedown there by Perkins. Got to get a turn here or cut him and go again. Cut him and go again. And we're to our feet here. One more takedown would give him a technical fall. Orzico's backing out here. And 1 point red here. We'll make it 17-14. 17-3, I'm sorry. 14-point advantage. Second. One takedown here will give a technical fall for Perkins here, digging that underhook on that left side. Leg attack attempt, goes short snap. Can he hit a go behind here? 27 seconds left. Perkins has got to go. Technical fall will give the Wolves the lead here. $15 seconds. Five seconds, 4 seconds, 3, 2, and 1. And with the running time, it will give the Wolves a technical fall and a 15-14 advantage headed into 174 pounds.
Next up, wrestling from Mount Olive at 174 pounds, we have Hunt.
Cameron Hunt from Fayetteville, North Carolina, 71st High School. First true freshman, Josh Echeverria from May River. Leg attack attempt there by Hunt. Good whizzer by Echeverria. Doing a great job of stuffing. He might step over. Be careful there in the step over position. Hunt's going hammerlock there. Nothing yet. Now we have nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. It looks like a headlock here. He hasn't quite slipped it yet, and he goes to a whizzer. Echeverria. Now we have a 3-point takedown for Hunt. Nice little exchange there, about 45 seconds in. Echeverria cartwheels over there. Coach Bland's telling him to sit and catch the head here. Let's see what happens here. He's known for that short sit there. And he wrestles through and he catches him on his back.
2-point takedown to his back.
Now that's a great transition there. A 2-point reversal and a 3-point near fall. And that will give the 4-point near fall. My apologies, I missed the last swipe there. 6-3 advantage now for Echeverria. Power half attempt here by Echeverria on the far side there. He's got to get that hip on top there. He's got to get them hips up here. Going power half again. A pin here would be huge for the Wolves with Parker Wilson coming up next at 184 pounds. And he stopped it. I don't know if we have injury time or what we're doing here. I think potentially dangerous. I just saw the official point at the center. I wasn't sure exactly what he called there. I think he called potentially dangerous. Green's going to reset there, so it looks like potentially dangerous was the call here. 59 seconds here left in the period. You got to think if you're Josh Echeverria, you're going back to that power half. Short leg ride series here on the near half, trying to take the head like a football here. Hunt's trying to pop it off. Trying to catch him on a roll through. Echeverria sits to the headlock. Can he get his hips up? And we have a reversal there for Hunt. Now 6-5 here. 40 seconds here left in the period. Trying to watch the cradle here. He's going cross face there. Looks like he's trying to get that cross tricep there. Echeverria's got to get that elbow inside and pop that hand off here. Cannot let him sit there with that cross wrist here. 20 seconds left. Top guy's got to use that cross wrist. Looks like he's just holding on to it. Eight seconds here left in the period. And that'll do it. Green's choice here. Green's going to defer. Echeverria's going to take down. Right up to his feet. Looking to turn and cut here. Hunt's got to return him. 1 point escape there for Echeverria. Echeverria now with a 7-5 lead. 13-second advantage time for Hunt. Echeverria circling on here. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. We're on the edge here, and we're out because the foot hit the floor.
Good, Josh.
1:16 left. Echeverria with that underhook here. See if he can get back to that exchange he had earlier where he got this guy to a takedown to his back. He's got to get that hip back, stuff the head. He needs to score this. He's extended. Stuff the head, lift the elbow. Lift the elbow, not the wrist. You've got to go for the elbow. Well, that'll work too. 10-5 advantage now. Now Echeverria's got to go back to that power half here. We got to get back to that power half. We almost had him turned a couple times. Or a wing and a wrist will work too. Stall warning green. Now hop sides. Now hop sides and run it. Now hop sides and run it. Looks like he wants to go chin suck maybe. But he's got to hop sides, run that wing and a wrist here. 15 seconds here left. Wasting an opportunity if you're Echeverria here in that top position with the arm on his back. He's got to go shoulder to the ear. But it will be Mount Olive's choice in the third period. I imagine he's going to take neutral.
Going into the third period, we have a score of 10-5, Newberry.
Mount Olive takes neutral. Now a takedown here would give them a 13-5 advantage, would give them a major decision potentially if it finished out that way. But obviously we would like to see more. We'd like to see a technical fall or a fall, but he's had this individual, Hunt, a few times, dead to rights here in a position. Got a pancake up, position locked up there, front headlock with a short hook. Can he snap it? Y'all see the Newberry faithful in the back, bounce it up and down. Tell him to snap. Chases it to an ankle. And can he double off? Can he climb? Can he get that back leg? Go in near side cradle. Just worry about the takedown, Josh. Got to watch the tilt here. Elevate and come up. Elevate and come up. Elevate and come up. High man wins here every time. Weight on that foot and a 3-point takedown. Got to get back to that power half of that bar if you're in the top position here, if you're Echeverria. Second stall call there, 1 point. That gives us a 9-point advantage here. And advantage time goes over 1 minute, so it's a fantastic start for the Wolves. He's got a bow and arrow locked up, folks. Can he get it over? Can he break 90 here?
There you go, Josh. Almost there. Don't let go of it. Keep it. Keep it.
And we have an injury time call here by Hunt. Two imminent ear fall there by the official, Carlos Hunt. But now it will be Echeverria's choice. If I'm Echeverria, he's got to take down. Take down. Get that technical fall. Yep, now we have injury time, Green. He's going to take all of the injury time here. Now we stopped injury time here. It's going to be Echeverria's choice. He's got to take down. Gives him a 12-point advantage. Then with a takedown will give him a technical fall, which would give the Wolves a 20-14 advantage heading to John Parker Wilson. Right up to his feet. Echeverria's walking his hips out. Turn and cut. Now a takedown here. 15 seconds here. Stuff and score, stuff and score. Got to be smart here. 10 seconds here. Echeverria's got to pull the trigger.
Takedowns attack. Takedowns attack. Takedowns attack.
And that'll give Echeverria a major decision win. Great performance for the true freshman. 19-14.
And another point for writing time, bringing our final score for this match, 18-5. Wolves, get on your feet for a Wolves win shirt brought to you by Founders Federal Credit Union. Now wrestling at 184 pounds from Alabama, Wyatt Goff.
Now we have Wyatt Goff coming out here. Wyatt Goff, last time he wrestled against Virginia Tech, lost by technical fall. And he won against Emory and Henry. 19-14. 19-14 should be the team score. Headed into 184 pounds. Leg attack attempt there by Goff. Sean Parker's going whizzer and wrist. Nice club and kick attempt here by Goff. John Parker gets to a whizzer. He's doing a great job of keeping that whizzer, trying that cross body ride. Look at a 3-point takedown for Goff. And a low leg roll there by John Parker. 2-point reversal. It's a dangerous thing about the cross body ride. Sometimes you're going to slide right off the top if a guy goes right into that low leg roll. And John Parker did exactly that. John Parker's working that short leg series here. That Turk on top here trying to get that turn. Working that power half here. Goff is just kind of sitting down. They're not really working up here. I would be surprised if the official doesn't hit it for stalling here soon, especially considering almost a minute has gone by here in the top position with John Parker really working hard on that top position. even now, John Parker doesn't even have a power half or a wing, and Goff's still kind of just laying there. Going short hook series here. We had a 2 count. It could have been a quick 2 count there. It looks like it's past 90 to me. And a 4 count there for John Parker. For those of you at home, I do know his name is John Parker, but I messed up calling him John Parker Wilson a long time ago, and I've just kind of made it stick. So he knows it's a running joke, so I'm going with it. That's imminent near fall again. That's imminent near fall. 2 imminent near fall. Mount Olive's. He takes entry time there. Mount Olive got 2 near fall there, 8-3. John Parker's taking top again because he feels great about that position. As y'all saw, he got up and he looked up. I hope Goff is talking strategy out there with Coach right now about how to avoid. Hopefully Chris is out there telling him. .35 seconds here left in the period. 8-3 advantage for John Parker. Great mat return by John Parker, and we have a 1. I thought I saw a 2 count. There's no near fall here. I don't know what's happening right now. There should be a near fall count, and the official is not swiping it. I don't know what's going on here. And a 4-point near fall count there for John Parker here as the period ends. 12-3 for Parker with 2 minutes and 13 seconds advantage time. Red's choice, and Red's going to take top. And the UMO kid's got to go down, and the look he just gave the crowd, he looks deflated. Two more sets of near fall here would give John Parker the technical fall, or in freestyle, technical superiority is the term they use, as I have been calling both freestyle and folk style matches today. Goff is trying his best to sit there, but John Parker's going right back to that power half. He might get the fall here, folks. He's going to hop on top, and Goff's in a rough spot here. A fall would give the Wolves a 25-14 victory with 2 weights left, or lead, I should say, not victory. But it looks a lot more promising. And a fall for John Parker to capitalize his great senior campaign here as a Newberry College Wolf. 25-14. Heading into 197. And here we are at 197. Rafe Smart, a Wisconsin native, versus senior Ben Valdez, Woodward Academy, Georgia. Nice underhook attempt there by Valdez. Smart's trying to pummel in there. Let's see what he does in that position. He whips over from that overhook, and we're out of bounds on the edge.
Check in! Check in!
Valdez out there and looking for that elbow pass, it looks like on that left side. Two minutes here left in the period. Leg attack attempt there by Smart. Re-attack attempt to an underhook by Valdez.
Let's go, Ben.
Rafe Smart's just kind of clamping on that overhook, not really doing a lot with it here. Not sure if he feels comfortable there or not. Looks like he wants to wrestle from space with the short stutter steps there, yeah. He wants to wrestle from space, so if I'm Valdez, I want to go back to those ties. Slow Smart down. Don't let him wrestle from space. 1:20 here left in the period. Duck under attempt there by Valdez. Half high shot, high crotch attempt there by Smart. And we have a stall call there on red. He kind of backed to the edge, and then obviously the action ensued, and the guy shot him off. It's a good call by the official. The Newberry faithful did not like that stall call, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. 45 seconds here left for the period. Got the Mount Olive women's team up there saying, let's go Rafe, and the Newberry faithful saying, let's go Ben. So it's a mixture of two teams cheering both their 197-pounders on. 15 seconds here. And I believe it'll be Red's. Nope, I believe it'll be Green's choice. John Parker had choice that last time and took top. It's Green's choice. And he will defer. Now Valdez will take down. And tripod up there, quad pod there by Ben Valdez. Like he's trying to go Merkel. And nothing yet. We have a 1 count, maybe a 2 count, a 3 count, a 4 count. Valdez has got to get to his belly. And holding 4 there, Rafe Smart is. Got to watch the bow and arrow here. Rafe Smart hits a bow and arrow there, another 4-point near fall in that top position. So 8-0 right now. I think if you're Valdez, you're not going to let him do that again. Push back up, work to your feet, and get an escape. .50 seconds here left in the period. Valdez is now trying to be tough. Quarter pushing back over that, working up. Got to get to that escape here. Watch that Merkel. And he goes mat return to a chin suck, and Valdez gets to his belly. Great job of mat awareness by Valdez there. Not giving up any more near fall here. Valdez up to his feet, look to turn and cut. And that's a 1-point escape there, making the score 8-1 with 10 seconds left. Valdez has got to get back to those tie-ups, those Russians or those underhooks.
And going into the third period, we have a score of 8-1. Now Olive leading.
And 1 point escape there for Smart. And 3-point takedown there for Smart. 12-1 here. Valdez at this point's got to be damage control, right? Major decision will lock up the win for the Wolves. A technical fall will give Mount Olive a chance. He's got to be smart here. Hand fight, move your feet. 1:20 left here in the match. He's going to shoot from space. Valdez cannot reach. He's got to recover. Coaches from Mount Oliver tell him to cut him. Rafe Smart thinks he could turn him. He's telling his coaches he can turn him. Now he's going to try to cut him. Valdez has got to hand fight and move his feet here. He's got to be smart. Hand fight, move your feet here. 40 seconds here left in the match. Don't reach. Don't take any bad shots. Make him come at you. Stuff and score. Yep. He's got to take a shot. Do not reach. Hand fight, move your feet. Good stop and stuff there by Valdez. And that's a technical fall for the UMO Trojans. Bringing the score to 25-19. Going to heavyweight.
That'll bring our team score 25-19.
Now at 285 pounds, we have senior Chance Jackson. And for your UMO, John Dominicic. And here we are coming down to heavyweight. Mount Olive needs a fall. So we will see what happens here. And Dominic gets a takedown. Chance has got to get to his belly. Got to go to his belly here. Chance is trying to work up here on the edge here. John's going near side cradle there, almost had it locked up there. Chance is being real tough here, trying to keep those wrists inside here. 1:20 here left. Going to that short shit, cannot allow that shoulder out. And he's got to watch himself on the edge over there. Get out of bounds, get a fresh start, get the feet on the floor. Looks like he's out of bounds over here. I can't really see. The official, Carlos, looks like he might be in the wrong spot. But now we're completely out of bounds. And a reversal by Chance Jackson. The crowd here in Eliezer is electric. Chance doing a good job of riding forward here, trying to bump him down, lets him up.
And 1 point is straight from Mount Olive.
Finish with a takedown.
And short time here in the period here. And it looks like it will be Red's choice here in the end of the period. If I'm Chance, I think he's got to go down, or he's got to defer. And Green's going to take neutral. And Green's going to take down here. Green has 105 advantage time. The senior from Georgetown, South Carolina, trying to give the Wolves the win today. And Chance just bails and gives up a reversal, which is probably a smart move there by him. Chance is being real stingy here in the bottom position. No stall calls have been warned yet. He's got to suck a knee. He's got to build a base. Scores 6-2 right now. It will be Red's choice in the third period here. And he sucks his knee and builds a base here. He's fighting off, trying to keep that hand inside here. Chance has got to fight tough here, keeping that right hip down. Yep, doing a great job of sitting through. Now he's got to build a base, and that's the first stall, second stall call, I guess. Apparently there was one on the edge. 1 point. 45 seconds here left in the period. Chance is hanging tough here on the edge. Got to keep that left shoulder down. He's got to be smart here on the edge. Look where he's at. 35 seconds here left. Official Carlos Manuel has got to watch that arm on the back, and we're at fresh start out of bounds. 30 seconds here left. Short sit there by Chance. 25 seconds here left in the pair. He's got to suck a knee and build a base here, Chance does. He's really riding that wrist tough. Now he's trying to go to that sit. Chance doing a great job of staying tough. Builds a base, does a great job keeping the official off his back. 10 seconds here left in the period. And looks like we're going to settle this in the third period, folks. Now, third period. Chance is looking over there at Coach Brown. Coach Brown's telling him neutral.
Fans get loud. Fans get loud.
Chance has got to move his feet here and hand fight, not give up a takedown here. It's electric here in Eliezer Arena tonight. 1:40 here left in the period. High crotch attempt there by Jackson. And a three-point takedown, 10-2. Coaches from Mount Olive are talking about cutting him here as another stall warning. 1 point there. Chance has got to get up here. He's got a hand fight.
Come on, sport.
Chance is working up here, up to his feet. 1 point escape. 3 point takedown. That'll make the score 14-4. He's got to work up in this bottom position here with a minute left. And 1 point escape there for Jackson. 17-5. One more takedown will give him a technical fall, which surprisingly enough will give the Wolves the win. But he cannot give up any more points here so far. He's got to work up. 30 seconds here. 25 seconds here. Stall call, 2-point warning. One more stall call will be a disqualification. Chance has got to work up here. He's got to be smart here. Hand fight, move his feet. And that's a technical fall. Stelkov's 2 points, folks. They're arguing about it. It should be 2 points. So the final score should be 21-6. They're checking the scoring issue. And your Newberry College Wolves will win 25-24.
Making our team final score 24-25, Newberry.
And the Wolves get the dub. Thanks to senior Chance Jackson finding a way to get it done there, even with a loss. Hold up. I think we might be re-wrestling. Hold on 1 second, folks. Looks like we're still wrestling, folks. I take this back. Chance has got a hand fight here. It's not over yet, folks. Take that back here. 13 seconds left. We've got to wrestle this through, and it's not over. Mr. Official misplaced the scoring there, so it's 20-6. All right, we got the score clock fixed, 13 seconds. 19-6. The Mount Olive faithful are doing their best here.
Let's go, Chance!
Hey. And here we go. Chance Jackson, hand fight, moving his feet here for 13 seconds. He's got a circle. He's got a circle. Hand fight, moving his feet. And that will give the Wolves the win, 25-24. Thanks for tuning in to the Newberry Wolves Broadcast Network. I'm your co-host, Burt Macklin. And thank you for coming to NewberryWolves.com tonight.